I was panting and sweating by the time I entered the nondescript train carriage, but I felt satisfied because I'd made it just in the nick of time. I remember smiling as I collapsed down upon a cushioned seat at an empty booth, hearing the whistle being blown as the train slowly pulled away from the platform, gaining speed as it exited the station and proceeded along the tracks. I felt exhausted at that moment, physically drained by the night of drinking and the dash to the carriage. I loosened my tie, wiped the sweat off my brow, and tried my best to keep my eyes open. I didn't want to fall asleep because then I'd surely miss my stop. But try as I might, I simply couldn't fight the overwhelming urge, and slowly but surely I lost the battle, my eyes closing as I drifted off into a deep slumber. I don't know how long I was out for. It could have been minutes or hours, but I guess my sleepy interlude was long enough to allow the sinister powers to work their dark magic. I do remember what I dreamt during that brief slumber. Surreal but surprisingly vivid dreams which chilled me to my core.
I saw my ex-wife in 8-hour place, beyond my reach and suffering alone.
Next, I found myself alone in the train carriage, running from end to end but finding no one who could help me. As my nightmare continued, I slammed my fists against the carriage door, screaming as I desperately tried to escape my rolling metal prison. But my efforts were to no avail, and I was trapped inside, alone and afraid. I was awake in an instant, gasping for air as I shot up from my seat. I scanned from side to side, somewhat relieved to find I was still inside the train carriage and had simply suffered a bad dream. I groggily adjusted my eyes to the harsh strip lights, noting how the brightness inside the carriage compared to the darkness outside the carriage windows.